actually lucky enough to sit down for an interview with the health minister. Let's take a look.
The Global TB Caucus is a movement of members of parliament from all over the globe who are coming together to sign a pledge that they will help fight TB around the world by encouraging their governments and their parliaments and international leaders and donors to make sure that we come together to fight the scourge of TB so that we can bring it to a speedy end. What we're discussing is what exactly are we going to do as members of parliament. Firstly, we have signed the pledge, and there are lots of things that the pledge is saying, but one of the central issues is we have to make sure that every person on this planet who suffers from TB has got access to diagnosis and treatment. And that action of diagnosis and treatment must not disadvantage them financially, must not leave them financially collapsed, because that's what happens most of the time. Here in South Africa specifically, I wrote to the Speaker of Parliament. He gave me a chance to address Parliament for no less than 20 minutes to explain this issue. And members of Parliament from all political parties were given a chance to debate the issue. Then I was given a chance to address the second House of Parliament, also for about 20 minutes, and also the second House debated this issue. So members of Parliament in South Africa, all 490 of them have actually signed this pledge. In the State of the Nation address, when Parliament opened this year, the President mentioned that we have done a lot to fight HIV and AIDS. Now we want to give our attention to TB. Then after that speech, a month later, on the 24th of March, World TB Day, the Deputy President of South Africa launched the biggest ever screening campaign for TB. We looked at the most vulnerable people for TB. We found that they are in correctional services. There are 150,000 inmates there. The second group are people working in the mines, especially gold mines. There are 500,000 of them there. The last group are people staying in what we call peri-mining communities. That means people who stay in areas of intense mining activity. We have identified 6 top districts in South Africa where there's intense mining activity. There are about 4 million people staying in there. And we said all of this must be screened. TB is our responsibility. But with TB, none of us can say so. Nobody can stand up and say, I'll never get TB, because we are all vulnerable.